Together is a new Neon-released body horror movie starring Alison Brie and Dave Franco, also produced by them. After getting injured and staying the evening in a cave, weird things start happening to their bodies. And that's all I want to say to avoid going any deeper and spoiling anything. I already feel like the trailers and marketing material are kind of giving a little too much away, but what can you do? They got to make sure people go out and see the movie. Alison Brie and Dave Franco have great chemistry and character development. I really bought their relationship, and they're married in real life, so I'd assume that helps. They're both surprisingly funny, and I think this movie has some good ice-breaking sense of humor to it. I was actually surprised at how kind of funny it is. Also, the body horror stuff is actually pretty good. While a few effects at the end I think they could have maybe hid a little bit better, I think they did a great job, and the tension is pretty high. I was cringing a lot. The movie was surprisingly scary, too, or maybe I guess I should say had a few great scares in it. I kind of was more so expecting something like solely body horror, but there's actually a couple creepy scenes that really, really did it. I was kind of expecting this movie to be just more body horror than, like, creepy horror, and that's definitely all there on the forefront, but there's actually a couple really tense and creepy scenes. One specifically is a dream sequence that's in the opening scene, or maybe the next scene after that. It's really creepy. Together has a lot of strengths, but there's a few things that keep me from saying it's a, perfect best horror of movie of the year contender, and it's kind of hard for me to put my finger on, but I'll do my best here. I think the humor, while often funny and breaks the tension a little bit, I think maybe I could have used a little bit less of that. And there's also a scene or two that I just fully didn't buy into. Specifically the scene of them in the cave where they spend the night. I personally would have tried much harder to get out of there, or have been way more upset that I have to spend the night in a freaking cave. And also the last shot of the movie, while it's kind of the inevitable ending of the movie that it was building up to, it kind of just felt like a punchline to me. Don't get me wrong, I still liked the movie, and I think especially the horror normies are really going to love it. And I do not mean that as an insult at all. For my personal taste, I think I maybe wanted something a little darker, for it to be a little weirder, and go a little harder. But I think that's more of a me problem and my preferences. So Together still gets a recommend, and a 3.5 out of 5 for me.